This single distinction creates a ripple effect that touches every financial decision they make, from how they spend their mornings to how they structure their businesses. That wall is not made of opportunity, luck, or even talent. It is made entirely of mindset. The way rich people think about money is so fundamentally different from the average person that it almost feels like they are playing a completely different game. And the truth is, they are. Understanding this difference is not just interesting, it is potentially life-changing. The wealthy do not see money as a destination. They see it as a tool, a living resource that can be directed, multiplied, and put to work. The average person thinks about money in terms of what it can buy today. They ask not just how much am I making, but how much is working for me without my direct involvement. When a wealthy person receives money, their first instinct is not to spend it. Their first question is, where can this money go to make more money? They are constantly building what financial experts call an asset column. Stocks, real estate, businesses, intellectual property, these are the vehicles the wealthy use to grow their net worth while they sleep. The average person, on the other hand, receives a paycheck and immediately converts it into liabilities. A newer car, a bigger television, a more expensive vacation. These purchases feel rewarding in the moment, but they drain financial energy rather than generate it. Rich people understand that true financial freedom comes not from earning more, but from owning things that earn for you, because they know that the greatest returns in life rarely come without some degree of exposure. Most people are conditioned to fear financial risk. They are taught to save, play it safe, and avoid anything that could result in loss. But rich people see calculated risk as the price of admission to real wealth. They do not gamble recklessly. Instead, they educate themselves deeply, analyze opportunities thoroughly, and then act decisively. They understand that inaction is itself a form of risk, the risk of staying exactly where you are. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest individuals in history, has spoken extensively about how fear and greed drive markets, and how the disciplined investor takes advantage of both. Rich people think about time in a way that most people never do. While the average person trades time for money through a salary or hourly wage, wealthy individuals are obsessed with buying their time back. They delegate, automate, and systematize everything they possibly can. They hire people to handle tasks that do not require their specific genius. They build systems that generate revenue without demanding their constant presence. This is why wealthy people often seem to have more time despite managing more responsibilities. They have engineered their lives so that money flows toward them, rather than requiring them to chase it every single day. They value an hour of their time at a rate that reflects their ambitions, not their current circumstances. Change the philosophy, and you begin to change the outcome. Compound interest, long-term investments, brand building, relationship capital. These are concepts that require patience and delayed gratification. The wealthy are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term positioning. They think in decades, not months. They make decisions today based on where they want to be 10 or 20 years from now. This is not natural for most people. Human brains are wired for immediate reward, but the wealthy have trained themselves to override that impulse. They celebrate small, consistent progress over flashy short-term wins. And over time, those small, consistent actions accumulate into extraordinary results.